I've had girls say, "How old are you?" And what I'll typically say, "Yeah, you're probably just like way too young for me. You know, I'm just like a dirty old perverted man." But I don't get it too often, and I've taken enough older guys out and had them hit on younger girls to know that they don't get it too often, if at all. Usually, what will happen is a girl just is not interested in you, and she doesn't even throw up an age, objection. Um, it's extremely rare. I mean, a lot of older dudes, they feel insecure about their desire towards younger women, um, but that's what we're attracted to. And luckily today, for whatever reason, it's been somewhat normalized. Okay, I mean, anywhere you look, you're going to see older men with younger women, whether it's in shows, on Facebook, Instagram, in movies. Like, it's pretty normalized. I mean, older women don't like that because the younger women are their competition. So they're vehemently against that. Okay. But most girls totally have a thing for an older guy. Most guys tend to think she has a cutoff level. And that's true. But that cutoff level is 100% only online. Okay? So online, women seem to think that because they're filling something out, almost like a menu, that they're going to get exactly what's on their menu because they filled it out. So there's very little deviation from that online because that's just their criteria online. In real life, you could take that some woman who was like, if you're over 30, don't message me, you're a creep. Okay? And I've seen it. I don't date older men, blah, blah, blah. That same woman, I don't care what she says online, you walk up to her in real life and you're a cool, confident dude and you got your shit together. That energy, that's exchanged, that attraction, that age limit that she set online melts away in real life. Okay, so yeah, they do have age limits, but it's online. In real life, those barriers don't exist because of energy, because of attraction. And if women are attracted to you, they'll backwards rationalize any previous idea, value, or standard that they thought they had to be with you. Okay, so a lot of guys will say, I have a few friends that are older, and I'm obviously older. I'm not like some spring chicken anymore, even if I'd like to be. But I have some friends who would just say, I'm too old, and is it going to be creepy, like dating a 20-year-old or 21-year-old? I said, dude, it's only creepy to you. Maybe your mom's going to think it's creepy. Your dad's going to be like, yeah, dude, go for it. But it's only creepy to you if you think so. I mean, if she's going to be with you, she's going to be with you. And, you got to remember, if you're not going to hit on her, being an older man, some other older dude is gonna. I mean, end of story. She's probably, if she's attractive, she's probably very used to being hit on by older men and the guys her age, like all different ages. I mean, and those barriers don't exist unless you create them. Okay, if you create them, they're going to be there for you. But if you don't believe they're not going to be there. Now, does there come a point where, like, is a 20-year-old going to realistically date a 70-year-old dude who has trouble getting erections? Like, yeah, I think so. There is going to be some disparity there. And I'm not going to say, any 70-year-old can get an 18-year-old because that's clearly not true. But I think up to the point of about 60, 65, I think there is no limit. Okay? I think that if your game is right and your life is right and your confidence and your ideals and your values and your energy and your physique, like if all of those things are in place, she's still going to be able to be with you, or at least imagine herself being with you or giving you a shot. Like I said, I think the age barriers are the ones that you create because, I don't get like, you asked me that question, what do you say when a girl says this? And a lot of old students, have asked me questions, what do you say when a girl says this to you? I'm like, dude, they don't. Like one of the big things guys just say to me, like, what do you do about last minute resistance? For anyone listening, last minute resistance is when, you're about to have sex with a girl and she's like, no, we should wait. I'm like, dude, I don't hear it like almost ever. Like once in a blue moon, yeah, but like if we're looking at a graph or statistics, like I don't hear it enough to even pay any mind to it because it just doesn't happen. And that's because I'm lucky enough to have done enough work where I didn't create that resistance. I didn't create any of those barriers. So, I don't hear the age much. And, from other guys that I know who are successful and older, I never hear them complaining about that or asking me like, dude, what do you say when a girl says, blah, blah, blah. I just think that, if that question's popping up in your head, get rid of it immediately. Is she going to want to bang an older dude? Let's get back to what I said much earlier. I don't know, but let me go find out. Is age going to be a barrier? I don't know. Let me go find out. Am I going to look creepy walking up to that young girl and her friends? I don't know, but you know what? Let me go find out. All right? I mean, when you're coming from that place, it just gives you a lot more freedom and it takes a lot of the stress off. I mean, and another thing I'll say to a guy who's posed with that question in his head is go out and gather evidence. Try to gather enough evidence to either support or disprove that objection in your head, rather than trying to find the answer before you actually do anything. So what do you say when a girl says this to you? That just means the guy doesn't walk up to girls, or he hasn't heard it, to be honest with you. I mean, and if he has heard it, he's only heard it once. I mean, because it's just genuinely not an issue. And he hasn't heard it because either he's never walked up to girls or because, like I said, it doesn't really exist. So go out and find some evidence to support that. Find out. If you get asked that question, sure, I'll give you the answer. Like, just say, yeah, you're right. I'm way too old for you, and you will just never be able to keep up with me. Okay? And just go right on to the next thing. So say that, and guarantee what you be like, well, yes, you are too old. And, or yeah, right, I can keep up with you. And be like, yeah, okay. We'll see about that. But go out and find out. Like I said, when people ask me those types of questions, it tells me that they're just not approaching, and they're trying to find an answer to an objection that really doesn't exist yet for them. Okay, now I want to share something very, very special with you guys, okay? And I want you to keep it a secret. I don't want you to share it with anybody, okay? It's a deck of cards, and it's a magic deck of cards. Like, this deck of cards is actually going to help you get women instantly turned on by you and want to take you to the bedroom. I mean, it's amazing. Okay, I did all the advanced courses for it, and guess what? It's like 100% free. Okay, it's just a small shipping fee. All you got to do is click the link below, enter in your email to claim your free gift. Okay, but I'm warning you, we don't have a ton left. Like, don't sleep on this. Like, this is one of the greatest things, the Deck of Destiny. It's like one of the greatest gifts ever created. So, like I said, just click the link, enter in your email to claim your free gift now.